You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 6 in the Sports Animal. It's hump day. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're tuning in right now, I got Jonah in here producing with me today. And then at 4:30, we have Forrest from the Isotopes. He's in the marketing department, I believe, that's coming in at 4:30 to talk some isotopes with us, and Jackie Robinson Day and some other things that's going around with the Topes. And at 5 o'clock, I have Eric Strauss coming in. And around 5 o'clock, I got a guy that's associated with the Indianapolis Colts coming on around 5 o'clock. We will be a hard out at 5:30, just to let you guys know. It's a short show, 30 minutes short. We got our women's team taking on Grand Canyon tonight at 6 o'clock right here where you can catch them. Pre-game is at 5:30. They're playing Grand Canyon. They're playing some pretty good ball. I just wanted to throw that plug in there just to let everybody know what's going on during the show. What's going on, Jonah? What's up, man? What's up? What's up?
Nothing. I've had a crazy day so far.
How? What?
I was at the gym, and I completely forgot I was supposed to do Brandon's show. And I get a text message, and I drove here as fast as I can and do BV's show. And then in the middle of his show, our system went down.
Wow.
Yes.
What are the odds?
It went down, and I was like, oh, my gosh.
What are the odds?
Yeah, it's been crazy.
This is where we got Manny, the amazing IT guy that takes care of us. He's been in that head position now for about 6-8 months or something like that, maybe?
About.
Ish. Speaking of, this is coming into a year and a half for me being at the station. Just to throw that little plug out there. But
year and a half.
Yeah, bro, it's been amazing. But the fact of the matter is able to build this show and build the content with you, Kaylina, Ed Nunez from the Pit Press, and also Eric Strauss, where you can catch Eric over on KKOB at 6 o'clock tonight. He should be on over there. Anything, what else is going on outside of our Lobos taking care of Air Force by 37 points? The spread was 27 points.
I know.
We'll get into that a little bit as well, but what you got?
We were talking about movies like the past couple of weeks. One I completely forgot about, and I've loved it since I was a kid, is 42, the Jackie Robinson documentary.
Yeah.
Oh my, I've loved that movie since I was a little kid.
Oh wow,
I've loved it.
I just saw it because it's obviously the red and blue, right? Or is it the red and black? I've seen it. It's the number on the back and the name. To where with this being Black History Month, that's one of the ones that I've seen like pop up. Right now I'm in the middle of Malcolm X.
Yeah.
So I'm having a moment with that with Denzel Washington. But yeah,
I forgot.
That's one of the good ones.
Oh my, that's the reason why I loved baseball, was because of that movie. And with the
it's called 42, right?
Yeah, late Chadwick Boseman playing Jackie. Oh my, that movie is just perfect to me.
That's unfortunate because we lost him to cancer.
Yeah.
I think it was colon cancer.
I think 2020 is when we lost him.
Yeah, I shouldn't bring this up, but just to let you guys know, I do have a health segment coming up here pretty soon. Probably with my primary and with her husband, who's a cardiologist, that's going to probably sponsor a segment when it comes to health. Hey, and the reason why I'm bringing that up, go get tested and make sure you check your colon, because you never know. Colon cancer is one of those things. Not only does it exist in every form, but at the same time, it exists in a lot of minorities. Just to keep that in mind, please go get yourself checked. Yo, hey, one thing that sticks out, man, unfortunate situation right now with JT Toppin.
ACL.
Unfortunate situation, man. ACL. I really have a lot of mad respect for this kid. If you remember JT Toppin, if you don't, you need to, I don't know what to tell you, but JT Toppin has been balling out this year. He was with the Lobos as a freshman. This is his junior year. He decided to go back to Texas Tech. They're ranked in the top. I think they're 16 before they just actually lost. They lost the other night to Arizona State, actually, when JT Toppin actually tore his ACL. Unfortunate situation, man. He's such a good kid, and he's been developing so much. So I got to give a little kudos to him. I hope he gets well. I might even message him on Instagram, man, because he follows me. I might reach out just to prayers and best wishes. It's an unfortunate situation because he's putting up some unbelievable numbers this year. think he's had a couple almost at least 1 or 2 30-point plus games.
I think he was supposed to get picked top 10 in
Well,
the
last
draft.
year, from what I heard in the mix, it's one of the reasons why he went back to school. I think he was projected to go late first round, if not early second round. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I kind of heard through the grapevine. I'm happy he went back to school to develop. If you don't know this, I don't got a problem with kids leaving early. I stayed all 4 years. I feel like it was good for me being able to develop. And now these kids are able to make a significant amount of money. So kudos to him. I think he's making like $4 million. So good for him.
It's that
and
oil money in Texas Tech.
Hey, it is what. Hey, we got oil money
We're
in
the
Las Cruces and Carlsbad and everything else.
We're the
we
second, I'm pretty sure, in the country that develops oil. We're
We're
number 2 in the country.
Carlsbad, and we got some other places, right?
We need them oil money for UNM.
I don't know if they're actually, like, I've heard through the grapevine, and I don't know if this is true or not. Like, is UNM able to capitalize on probably getting access to that Chevron oil money? You know what I mean? Exxon. I mean, maybe you create a partnership with Carlsbad. I don't know. Yeah.
If anything, they'll just go to NMSU and be like, they're closer. They're closer.
I think from chopping it up with the mayor, I was down there in Carlsbad like late October. They had me come in for their energy summit. I think they're interested. I think they would be totally open on how that would work. I don't know how that structure would work, but we just got to find some more money to keep these guys here. Yo, another plug. Did you guys actually see that UCLA lost to Michigan State? Did you see that? Michigan State claudered UCLA. Why you laugh?
Because mid-game.
It was a murder.
Did you see mid-game the coach kicked out one of the players?
Yeah, because of the foul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, go to the locker room. Go to the locker room.
It was unbelievable. Like, and then player was like, what? It was one of those things that was unnecessary. And Mick is his name. Corin is the head coach. I think I said his name right. That's the head coach for UCLA, where Donovan Dent is. I'm a Donovan Dent fan, but Donovan Dent went 3 for 13 as well. It's an unfortunate situation what's going on right now. Yeah, man.
Another plug.
Unbelievable.
USA won overtime in hockey against Sweden.
Men?
Yes, men. Now they're going to the semifinals.
Wow, that's cool.
Against Slovakia. I feel like if it comes down to the finals, it's just going to be us and Canada.
Well, Canada's always right there, obviously. I would. It'd be interesting to see like who else is like always there.
I'm pretty sure it's US and Canada are like the only 2 teams that have like a starting lineup that filled with NHL athletes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think so.
Yeah, because everybody will quote us on something.
Yes, I know.
And
But
they quick to throw it out there.
Yeah, one of our guys, Zach, in the office was watching it, and he was anxious the whole time. But we won, which is a good thing.
Wow, that's cool. Norway leads the total with goals. You got Italy in second. You got USA. We're in third. Yeah, Norway has 31. Italy has 24, and we have 21. Yeah, man, it's been interesting. Has any sport, as far as the Winter Olympics, that has actually caught your eye? And if there's something that's caught your eye, you can call 505-246-0610, or you can text me. I'm sitting here checking out the text line right now. Jonah, is there anything that's pointing out to you? Obviously, Jamaican bobsled team. So, yeah, you know what I mean? So,
yes, figure skating.
Okay.
The only reason is because of Alyssa Liu. She has crazy hair. She looks not like a figure skater. That's the thing, and that's what people are like.
Because she's pretty?
Huh?
Because she's pretty. What are you saying, Jonah?
Yes, but her hair is blonde. I'll show you after the break because I don't know how to explain it. But
you're gonna show me after the break.
Yeah, but she won gold in figure skating, and then
the Ringer's here early.
He's here.
He's here like super early.
Yes.
No, you can always come in early, you Ringer. You.
Yes.
I didn't think you were gonna come in this early.
I told you I stopped and got a sandwich. So.
Hey, wait, we're live.
What's
just to let you know.
You're
What's
on air?
Yes.
We're about to
no.
go to break.
We can go break.
Well, you're talking to me like, hey, what boy?
The ringer can just come in and do whatever he wants. We're about to go to break real quick anyway. It's Jonah producing with me, and I got Eric Strauss that just jumped in here, you guys. Obviously, we're out of here at 5:30. It's a short show. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. I'm looking at the text line right now, 505-246-0610. There's nothing here. And if you want to pick up the phone and call, you can do that as well, 505-246-0610. I got Jonah in here producing with me today, and I have Eric Strauss in here with me as well. You can catch him over on KKOB at 6. Yo, what's
outrage tonight?
See, it's amazing. You can read my
$60
mind.
melting pot gift certificate I'm giving away.
Oh, melting pot?
Yeah.
Oh, is that still open? The melting
Yeah,
pot? That's where you can go. Like,
have you been
cook
there
your
in a
own-
while?
Yeah, right.
The fondue.
Yeah.
Their desserts are the bomb.
Oh
The
yeah, I mean,
chocolate
I
dip
think that's
everything.
the best part of it, right? Outside of cooking your own meat and everything.
Yeah.
Jonah, what you got for me, bro?
This was a question I always thought of, but I never knew how to put it into words. But now I know how to put it into words. This day of media and everything, and having noise in your ear for all of these athletes, especially in social media. I know it's different now, but how did you deal with the outside noise as an athlete?
Oh, that's a good question.
How did you deal with the critiques? Everyone saying, "Oh, you had one bad game, you suck now," all that.
I never looked at the news. I literally stayed away from the news.
Was there much social media when you played?
Remember back in the day, I think it was
just coming on the scene.
MySpace was barely there.
Barely there. Yeah.
And then I think Facebook was coming around towards the end.
Yeah.
I retired in 2010. I didn't officially announce retirement. It's one of those things that's just done, and you're done, right? So whenever you're not going to continue to move forward, it's just services are done, and that's where the cutoff comes.
So you never had a press conference or anything?
Hell no, man. I'm not the 1% to 2% that have the press conference and it's on TV or the
Kareem
news.
Abdul-Jabbar, they're getting him rocking chairs.
Yeah, exactly.
He went on the farewell tour.
Exactly.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I think he was the first to do that.
Was he really?
Farewell. Yeah, I feel like he was the first one to really do
I
a
remember that.
farewell tour.
And then here comes LeBron James, and even though he hasn't retired, but the decision and on ESPN and all that stuff.
All of that.
But at the same time, back to your question, Jonah, keeping out the noise is hard, man, because it's one of those things. It's if you have a bad game, and say a bad game to me was probably 10 points, 9 rebounds type thing. You know what I mean? I didn't have anything badder than that, and that was a bad game to me, right? But I never came back and had back-to-back 10 points and 9 rebounds.
That was probably your secret to your longevity.
I was double machine, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I used to go eat off the rebounds. I used to hey, if I want to stay on the floor, I'm not the offensive guy to where everything's coming through me.
Yeah.
I need to figure out how to stay on the floor. And the way for me to stay on the floor and how I created the 11-year career that I had was playing defense, rebounding, and running the floor, knocking down shots when I'm available, and trying to be aggressive and attack the rim and have opportunities. And there's always this thing to where it's something that's always gonna cloud you because with me, I'm always trying to do better than I did the game before.
Yeah.
If not, it's one of those things to where I'm hey, I need to have at least 15 and 10. You know what I mean? But there was an X amount of stint of my career to where I was on the NBA ballot for, out of the 11 years, I would say 6 or 7 out of the 11 years I was on the NBA ballot. Don't quote me on that, but it's around that mark. So I wanted to be an all-star.
Consistency.
I wanted to be an all-star.
And you never got all-star?
I was so close, Eric.
Oh, dear.
I was so close. And I'm going to stop rambling.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop rambling, but I was the shortest in Philadelphia on my first year of my big contract to average a double-double. And I was right there with Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett. And I was the shortest at 6'7", 6'8", to average a double-double. And then next thing you know, the coaches. And this is the catch of it, right?
Yeah.
After that, I had a coach every year or every 2 years. I had 10 coaches in 11 years.
Yeah.
So it just kind of screwed me, Jonah.
And so in terms of the Hall of Fame ballot or All-Star ballot, like when you say who was the one guy that kept beating you out?
So it's not a matter of beating
Is
out
it one guy, or is it what?
This is how it works,
okay.
just to let you know.
Yeah.
So basically, it's the East and the West, right?
Right.
So they take players from teams that can be identified as all-stars,
Yeah.
and then you get an opportunity to be on the ballot. And just like anything else, people vote.
Yeah.
And once people vote, and then you get your starters, right?
Yeah.
Which has changed the dynamic to what it is now.
Yep.
But then you have your reserves. So the fact that I averaged a double-double, I was close to being a reserve that year. Yeah, I was so close.
Damn.
I was so close. And guess what? People don't know that. You're not supposed to know this, people. But I had like a $500,000 bonus if I made the All-Star game.
Oh, damn.
And it just kept on going. Yeah. If I
You
did
were
it
like
again.
Chevy Chase, where you got the pool plans.
Yeah.
And then the boss does it, right? You got the pool, the family swimming in the pool. You're like,
Well said.
Kenny makes the All-Star. I got my pool in the backyard.
Well said. But hey, Jonah and Eric, you guys know what was pretty cool, man? It's the fact that I have my name on the NBA All-Star ballot. You know what I mean? Like, think about all the greats that were in the league during that time, and when I was on the ballot in general from like 99 to 2010. Not saying I was on the ballot that whole time, but think about like Kobe Bryant and some of the guys that were on that.
Crazy.
Michael Jordan was still on the ballot at that time when he was an owner player for the Wizards.
Yeah.
It's kind of surreal. That's a great question. Jonah, you're taking me back, young fella.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew it was a good question that I was like, I need to
See,
ask.
I don't even like something like that. I could have had a whole segment by myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Before we go to this break, Eric, your son goes to Texas Tech, and we were talking
he's
about JT
heartbroken
Toppin,
today,
right? Like,
dude.
and you said you were watching the game.
Yep. What is
yeah.
it about ASU this year that they've got Tech's number? I
They
don't
beat
know
them
what-
twice this year?
Well, in football, they went in undefeated in football.
Okay.
And ASU took him down. My son running his mouth, betting his friends, because his friends go to ASU. And I'm like, son, don't run your mouth. Like, these home court advantages matter, especially at ASU.
And it was at ASU.
Yeah, at ASU, and they took him down by 5 points.
Wow.
And lose Toppin for the season.
Wow.
That's depressing, man.
Whew,
and
man.
they could have made a run. I
That's
mean,
an unbelievable
they
blow.
just took out Arizona.
Yes, they did. For
Yeah.
Arizona's second loss for the year. And now you got Michigan 1, you got Arizona 2nd. And the crazy thing about it is, you guys, is like Iowa didn't Nebraska, our Lobos played Nebraska. And Nebraska's ranked 9 right now, and Nebraska just lost to Iowa.
Yep. Nebraska
It's
is another frustrating team.
Unbelievable.
They should be better than they are right now. So.
Well,
but it's college basketball, dude.
Nebraska's top 10, bro.
I know, but they're not now. I bet you they're going to drop out of top 10, right?
See,
So
No, because Iowa State, that whole Big 10 or Big 12 is like really good.
so you
So I
think they'll? What do you think they'll make?
I think they'll be on the edge, 9 to 10. I think they might keep their spot, but at the lowest,
they're 9 right now.
At the
before
lowest,
this loss.
they're probably going to be okay. Then they're probably going to
I
be
think
at
they
like
go to 11.
13.
You know what I mean?
11,
Like
13.
they're not going to drop no more than probably 14.
Yeah, 13,
Ish.
14-ish.
But
That whole Big 12 is insane.
Dirty.
So,
Insane.
So Iowa's pretty good, but they're just not ranked.
No,
Yeah.
because BYU, Kansas. No, who else is on? Texas Tech is good.
BYU 's
Everyone in
nice.
everyone is just
And
really
Tech's-
good.
Tech's beat all those teams, and Tech's season might be over.
Yeah.
I mean, losing Toppin's a big deal.
Huge.
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 How do you replace that guy?
You don't.
You don't.
Even see,
I mean, he's been a cornerstone of that inside game.
I love me some JT Toppin.
Me too,
I'm
dude.
I'm
I
I'm,
really
I'm gonna
like
put
him.
it out there. The man had to go get his
Yeah.
bag. I get it.
And
People
he's
got to do what they got to do,
he's
right?
really cool to the students. Like, he's taken several pictures with my
He's that
son.
dude.
Always hangs with it. You know, like
He's that
he'll
dude.
see him at the burger place, and he'll be like, "Hey, Toppin," and he's like, "Hey, man." You know,
He's-
like never rude to him, nothing. He's a cool dude.
See now.
I've gotten a good vibe from him.
Now the thing about it is, it's
Yeah.
like when we talk about Toppin right now, is he one of those guys that's going to actually get a red shirt even though it's halfway through the season?
Ah,
Yes.
Right?
If you,
I hope
I
so.
noticed.
Think about it.
I noticed with college sports, if you have any major injury, you're gonna get a medical red
Back
shirt.
when I played, if you
Yeah,
had
you
an
know,
injury
yeah,
like that, you're done.
Done.
That year's done.
That's horrible.
Yeah, and he's probably
It's
gonna
better
get it.
now, though, Kenny.
I'm
It's
not
better.
disagreeing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying based off of I like the fact that if you get an injury
Yeah.
you only get technically 4 years of college.
Right.
Correct?
Right.
Technically.
Look
Quote,
at Bouillon.
Quote. Technically 4 years, okay?
Is he like 30 years old? I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just 32, but let's just flip it to 23.
Yeah.
But you get 4 years, and then I really strongly believe if you get hurt, I don't care at any given moment of the season, you still should get that year back.
Agree.
But hear this. There's a guy from USC. He's a football player. He was the class of 2018, and he's entering his 9th season playing football.
Because he keeps getting injured?
Yep, because he keeps getting. Yeah, it says his first 4 seasons at USC due to injury, played in 2022 and 2024 and transferred to Montana and was granted a 9th year for 2026.
Wow. Okay,
Lucky
maybe,
dude.
Okay, maybe you should. Maybe
Well,
there should
no,
be a
it's
cap.
fine. If he's still got the skills,
Maybe there should be a cap.
maybe. I say let him play. I'm all
I'm
for
not.
it. If you're good enough to
9
make the
years.
I know, but if you're good enough to make the field with those young kids, man.
Every injury.
Ugh.
What would it? So you're not competing in the Olympics, so you're not making a field. Okay, you're getting a scholarship renewed based off of your gift and your talent, right? So with that said, if this guy continues to get older and he gets smarter and he gets an opportunity to keep coming back, you think that he should be able to continue to be able to
I see your
get
point there. It's like a
multiple
30-year-old.
years.
Depending on the sport, you're right.
Because
like in basketball, you couldn't make it
Who
that
screws the sport? It doesn't matter.
No,
This is
because
collegiate
Think
sports.
about it. Like if you're a lineman in football, you don't need to be quick. You just need to be big, right, and strong. In basketball, you're getting blown by freshmen.
No, I'm sorry, but you still have to be good at your craft to be able to get through and be able to perform at a high level or decent level. If that makes sense.
Look at Carson Beck. A reporter asked him for the national championships. He's like, how's classes going? How's everything? And he was like, I don't go to class.
I haven't been to class. She had no clue. That was so funny.
These kids have tutors.
I am having an argument with my wife.
About what?
Well,
we going into detail right here about this, or we need to take a quick break real quick?
because I want you to take when we come back, I'll tell you about
let's
it.
take
I
this
want
break.
you to take a side, though. My side, of course. I'm supposed to be your boy, so you're going to back me up.
You're always going to be my boy, but I don't know, Eric.
You're going to take my side.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. I don't know, Eric, but you're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. Hey, I like the mix-up, man. Hey, 1 minute we're playing rock, the next minute we're playing some smooth. But over on KKOB, after the post-game show, you had some music on last night. You played music, Jonah. I thought that was pretty dope. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Brandon Ortega looked at you like you're crazy because you played music. I was like, he's adding some little spice to the.
Good.
I thought it was cool. He added it to the show. But you're listening to Unfiltered right now with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 6 in the Sports Animal. I got Jonah in here producing. I see the phone lines are lighting up. I got Eric Strauss in here with me as well. And I got Forrest. How you pronounce your last name?
Stolting.
Yeah. Stolting.
It's Dutch.
In here with me from the Isotopes. Hey, man, what's going on?
Not too much, man. Baseball's, right around the corner. Spring training is pitchers and catchers have reported. They're having full squad workouts already. The first spring training games are on Friday.
Wow.
And before you know it, March 27th, first Isotopes game of the season, then March 31st for a home opener. So it'll be here before you know it, under 50 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Eric, that's how busy you are.
It's still cold outside, right?
Right?
My buddy texted me and said, you're wrong about redshirting indefinitely. So
What do you mean I'm wrong? What am I?
I'm wrong.
Oh, you're wrong about redshirting indefinitely?
Yeah.
So, Forrest, just to let you know, man, when we were talking about, and then we're going to get to your wife comment, Eric, or whatever you wanted to say.
Well,
and maybe Forrest can chime in.
It's an argument, yeah.
Okay, maybe
He can chime in.
Maybe Forrest can chime
Are you
in.
married?
I'm not.
Hold on. Hold on. With that said, let's rewind a little bit. So Eric was saying that there's a guy that's redshirted like every year, and Eric thinks it's okay to a certain extent to redshirt. I was like, no,
because he gets
injured. You should not be able to redshirt after maybe 1 or 2 injuries, to where I feel like you should be able to come back and get those. When I played, it was like you get 4 years, you get hurt, you're screwed.
You might get
And
one
you
medical
lose it.
red shirt. You might get a
Yeah.
fifth if you're lucky.
Exactly. Now, and
It's
Eric was
indefinitely.
like, you
Yeah.
should go. Like, there's this guy to where it's indefinite, and his friend said, no, you should not.
Yeah.
So say
Now-
somebody's like 30 years old and they're still in college and they're still playing Division One.
Everyone's scared of getting sued now. At the NCAA, right? They're like, oh, you're
They used
protesting.
to
You're
have all the
protesting.
power, remember?
Exactly. Now that was all gone, right? How funny how the tables have turned on the
Tables have turned, my friend.
NCAA.
NIL has turned the tables dramatically.
Unbelievable. So
Dramatically.
let's get to your wife comment,
So
or whatever you're gonna
it's
say.
an argument. So look, I got to be honest with you. The Olympics they do nothing but put me in a bad mood now. It's heartbreaking.
It's an interesting
No, I'm serious.
take, yeah.
And don't tell me if USA
Eric
Hockey
Strauss.
on you. So my wife keeps wanting to put on the Olympics. So this girl who's come back and come back and come back, and this is her she finally, and guess what she does? She scores a 0 on one of her tricks and takes 12th place. She was favored for the gold, and I'm like, what about this is fun to watch?
Yeah.
It's horrible. And she's like, babe, we need to watch it. I'm like, no, it just puts me in a bad mood. It's sad. It's depressing.
See,
It's depressing.
just to let everybody know, Eric is turning red right now.
He's very animated.
Yeah.
It's depressing.
We should post
Because
it.
you don't deal with
We
my
should post
wife.
it. We should post it on Kenny's social
Oh,
media.
you don't deal with my wife.
I get it, man.
I'm like, do you like being like it's horrible.
See now, I don't want to say it's horrible.
It's horrible, Kenny.
But I find
She's
it kind
crying.
of boring.
Oh.
It's not for me. I'm more of a Summer Olympics type
And your
person.
girl doesn't make you watch it?
No.
Oh, you're lucky.
There's some good storylines out there this year. The Winter Olympics, obviously one of them was the Lindsey Vonn. That turned out to be tragedy
brutal.
too, right?
Yeah, poor
Brutal.
thing.
You
Yeah.
see her
Get out.
dog died?
It's brutal.
No, her dog
Her
died
dog
too.
died
Her
of
dog
lung,
died.
Oh
Yep.
Are
no!
you serious? Hold on.
Oh,
of
my
lung
on.
cancer. So
Her dog
her
died.
dog died.
More
Yep.
thanks,
Lindsay,
Jonah.
just
pouring it
Pile
on.
the depression.
What is happening?
What
right
is
now?
fun about that?
Yeah.
So, hey, let's go to Robert real quick. I know Robert's probably mad at me because he called in
But
at
you're
the.
siding with me.
Yes, I'm siding with you.
Okay, thank
Forrest, who you siding with?
Oh, Eric all day. Here. Are
Okay.
you kidding me?
Okay. And I'm not just saying that because she's not here.
Thank you.
I'm siding with you. I promise. Jonah, who you siding with before we go to Robert?
I'm go Eric.
See?
Thank you, Jonah.
See?
Okay.
It's unanimous.
4-3-0.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
Before let's go to Robert before he gets mad at me because I didn't take his call yesterday. What's up, Robert?
Hey guys, I don't need a 40-year-old playing college football with his beer belly sticking out of the bottom of his jersey. I don't need it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Funny, dude.
Hey, at
Not
this
what we need in sports.
at this
Thank
rate,
you very much.
at this rate, it might be coming, man.
Might be coming
Well,
with
no,
NIL.
I mean, we don't need to liberalize sports, but that's politics. But anyway,
What you got, bud?
We don't need kids in college playing sports at 40 years.
Hey, Robert.
The reason I called yesterday is because you guys were talking about Kenneth Walker and how you didn't get why the Seahawks don't cap him. There's a reason you don't cap a running back because you have $40 million wide receivers. Since they have Jackson Smith and Jigba that they have to get
Yeah,
under a contract, you need to worry about him first.
yeah.
Then you worry about getting Kenneth Walker in. Running backs will get in, but you also got to look at Kenneth Walker's injury history. He's had a lot the last few years.
True.
He's only shined this year. So the team is probably going to come back with something around 9 to 10 million over 3 to 4 years.
That's fair.
Give him that contract and then give him maybe 10, 15 mil guaranteed or guarantee the whole contract, and he should be in good shape.
Yeah,
So
and
I
he's
can
an
see
older
it coming.
and he's an older guy, right?
Yeah,
So
you're right.
obviously you
He's
can.
25, yeah. So
Obvi-
he's only going to last 4 more years in the running back position.
That's fair because
he's
the wide
lucky,
receiver
yeah.
position is highly favored over the running back, right?
Yeah.
Because they're usually hurt. Very very strong point. But with the season he just had,
Yeah, man.
it's one of those
MVP of the
things.
Super Bowl.
How do you
Dog.
how do you
Dog.
not even kind of entertain it, right? And the franchise tag for him is probably about 28 million.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If you want to win, sometimes
Again,
you got to pay more.
You Yeah, but you look at his carries. He had 139 carries this year. Charbonnet had 127.
See, you take out. Go
to
ahead.
me, that was the issue.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
I'm telling you, I like Charbonnet. He's a nice running back. But, man, from a fantasy football perspective, feed Kenneth Walker III. I had him on my – I'm like, why? Stop the split carries. It doesn't work with Kenneth Walker, by the way.
They're not into paying millions of dollars for your fantasy football league.
tell him again, Robert. Let him have it.
That's the quote of the day right there.
It's all about fantasy
come on.
football, man.
Come on, man.
Hey,
Come on, Eric. You know me. I'm not going to take nobody's crap.
I got you.
Hey, Robert, you got anything else for us?
Yeah, go Padres, man.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a Padres fan, so go Padres.
Hey, yo, are you going to any Isotopes games this year?
I almost certainly am going to. It just depends. I had a little setback, and I will be letting Eric know. I had a little back surgery a few months ago, and unfortunately, I have a setback. So.
Hey, I get it, man, and I always appreciate you calling into the show, but.
Take care, man.
I appreciate it, yeah, but I plan on going to some Topes games this year for sure.
Cool. Let me know, man, because I'll be there too as well. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.
That'll work. Later, guys.
I still got Forrest here. Sorry, bro. We'll
you're
come
fine,
back.
man.
Hey,
Yeah, hey.
we got some more time.
When a segment just organically comes like that, you got to run with
You know
it.
what I mean? When this phone rings, I got to pick up the phone, especially I ignored him yesterday, even though he waited to the 10th hour to call in. Yeah, but he called in.
Got to take care of the fans.
We're going to take this quick break. We'll be right back. Thanks for listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 6 in the Sports Animal. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 6 in the Sports Animal. I got Jonah in here kicking it with me and producing today. I got Eric Strauss. You can catch him over at 5 on KKOB. And I got Forrest in here. He's with the Isotopes. So, Forrest, I noticed here that I'm actually on the board for the Black Chamber in New Mexico. And
Yes, sir.
Carla is our CEO, and I know that we've been supporting and helping with this. Tell us a little bit of like what's going on with the Jackie Robinson night. I know it's been around for a few years now. Give us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Jackie Robinson night is always on April 15th, and this year we're lucky enough to be at home for that game. And for the fifth straight year, actually, we're doing this Jackie Robinson Art and Essay Project, where it's essentially, an initiative for students to create a reflective piece about the baseball and civic rights icon and how much of impact he had on not only the game, but the world as a whole, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just especially, his contribution to the world is never going to go away, right?
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that the kids of every generation understand his importance. And so we ask the kids that all they need to do is draw something with Jackie Robinson, write a short little essay, a poem, some kind of reflective piece on the importance of his life. And if you turn that in to the Isotopes administrative offices before April 13th, we'll give you 4 free tickets to the game on April 15th, which is Jackie Robinson night against Oklahoma City. So you get a chance to, learn something, and you get a chance to go to an Isotopes game for free.
And it's for free?
They get 4 free tickets.
You guys heard that? It's free.
Yeah, exactly.
Free for turning in a picture.
Contest.
Oh no contest. This is
write something, draw something. You get 4 tickets.
Exactly. Yeah, you turn it into us.
Great deal.
We'll give you 4 tickets. So get all your classmates, all your classes. Your art teachers. You're listening right now.
Pack it.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. So this is very important, not only for for us, but it's important for the world and the next generation to understand the importance of Jackie Robinson. And what better way to incentivize with free tickets to the Isotopes?
And have they etched out a little spot at the lab where you can put all the kids' artwork up? Is there a little spot, a hallway or something?
Yep. So in front of the pro shop each year for that Jackie Robinson night, we usually get hundreds of submissions, 300, 400, 500 submissions each year.
That's cool.
And so we'll display them. We'll get 3 or 4 6-foot tables, put up some displays on there, and we'll post 100 of these submissions each year for the kids to come see at the ballpark.
That's cool.
How cool is it too? If you submit something and you come to the game, and then you come to the ballpark and see your submissions on the concourse.
Yeah,
exactly. It's just such a really cool thing that we do, and I'm happy to be a part of it and just promote as much as we can. So anybody out there tell your friends and family.
So yesterday, you guys just announced your coaching staff.
We did, yeah.
What's up with that?
2026 coaching staff is announced. We'll have Pedro Lopez that will be back for his 4th year as manager, his 6th year overall on the coaching staff. He was a hitting coach and a bench coach prior to becoming the manager, which he's now the longest tenured coaching staff member in Isotopes history.
Oh, wow.
Which is a really cool fact. But with all the operations or baseball operations changes that have happened with the Rockies, we have a whole new staff around him. Luis Lopez is joining the staff. He was the bench coach for Hartford the last couple years.
Okay.
We have a couple of guys coming from outside the organization. Matt Snyder, who's a 10th round pick by the Yankees. He's going to be our hitting coach. He's only in his 4th year as a hitting coach in minor league baseball. So we're getting some fresh blood, some fresh new ideas on the hitting side. And then Craig Bjornson, he'll be entering his 27th year. He'll be our pitching coach, his 27th year of coaching in professional baseball. He was the bullpen coach for the Astros for 6 or 7 years, for the Red Sox for a couple years. He was on the staffs with Alex Cora when they won it in both 17 in Houston and in 2018
Alex
with
Cora,
Boston.
Houston. Oh, yeah.
So this guy's Craig Bjornson is going to bring a whole lot of experience from big-time baseball to the Isotopes and the Rockies in general. And so I'm really excited about this year's team, about the new players they've gotten for us, about the new baseball operations staff, because it's a whole new fresh face of ideas.
Wow.
It is going to be a huge turnaround. So I think fans this year coming to Isotopes games will see a much better product on the field and be more competitive and hopefully have more of a chance to head to the playoffs.
We got to address the woman in charge.
Yes.
Our new GM.
Chrissy Baines.
Yes. What's I know she's doing a lot of different things and mixing it up, and I was able to interview her. She's a Southern girl.
She is.
I think
Georgia.
I won her over, but yeah, I'm from Georgia, Eric. I don't say that very often. I just said that on air. Please don't. Hey, New Mexico, don't hate me. But the fact that I was able to connect with her, she brings a lot of different roots to the game. She's been a part of the organization for a significant amount of time.
22 years. This is her 23rd year with us.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to some of the things that just one thing off the top of your head that she's looking to implement that's going to help when it comes to if it's concessions or if it's the patrons that are actually coming to the Isotopes.
I think the biggest change that you're going to see is what we're trying to create. Obviously, coming to a baseball game, you're trying to make memories, right? We're in the memory business for kids and families and whatnot. And so what she's trying to do, I think where we're going to see the most is a heightened sense of atmosphere, or what we're calling a vibe, right?
Okay.
As the kids call it these days, right? So to increase those activities and promotions that you do at throughout the game, just to create more energetic
Fan participation.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's a great way to say it. Exactly. Yeah, fan participation.
Because who doesn't love to watch the chili race with the salsa? And,
Exactly. Yeah.
you know,
So
I'm
we're
kind of a geek for that kind of stuff.
yeah, and so we're trying to heighten all those traditional things up and make them even more fun for the fans to experience, but then also bring in new elements for the fan as well, just to create a better and more enjoyable atmosphere where, obviously baseball can be a slow game, but we want to be try to emulate as much as we can some of the Savannah Bananas and the Cosmic Baseball, just to make it more enjoyable.
I gotta go to that. It's
for the
probably
fan.
sold out. I'm gonna try and sneak in.
Dude, the
I'm
Savannah
6'8".
Bananas, have you watched them?
Yes.
They're hilarious.
I missed them. I went
we
one
can't,
time.
We can't do all those things.
No,
obviously,
but you
'cause
can incorporate elements.
that's a
great
ideas,
idea.
exactly. Yeah, and so there's no reason why we can't just heighten that fan
That's so
experience
cool.
and bring more of a lively atmosphere to the ballpark on a nightly basis. Pretty
You got
much.
something real quick, Jonah?
I was gonna ask a question, but we got to go to break.
I can give you a 2-word answer.
Okay, which one?
We'll bring him right back. We'll bring him right back after
Okay,
the break at the
okay.
top of the hour. Before we get to the next caller, even though we have another 30 minutes, we'll bring you back and then we'll ask you the question and get you up out of here
Cool.
for us, if you don't mind. Thanks for listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. I got Jonah in here producing, and I got Eric Strauss in here with me as well, and I got Forrest that's with the Isotopes. Jonah, you had a question for Forrest.
Which one are you more excited about? The Looney Tunes or the mariachis?
It's
The
a good question.
mariachis.
The mariachis is the class. So I mean, we have six of those games this year. Got that I think it's another jersey giveaway this year.
Yeah.
But for the mariachis, we have 2 traditional baseball jerseys. We're doing a soccer jersey because of the World Cup is in this year in America, right? And we're doing, of course, our low, which is this year's design. It's going to be uniquely different from past years, and I think it's going to shock everybody what it is. So you're going to want to stay on the lookout for these lowrider bobbleheads that we'll be announcing sometime in the near future.
That's cool.
And that'll be late August for the lowrider night.
What?
Yeah.
So
I'm going.
I got to go lowriders because the 6 games and the variety of different jersey giveaways.
What time is this game going to be at?
That'll be 6:35, but we'll have a car show on the field from 5 to 5:40 or so. We have like 70 lowrider cars along the warning track.
What?
It's an incredible sight to see.
Dude, you should leave them out there during the game and see whose car gets blasted.
Oh,
how fun would that be?
See, this is the random stuff I get from Eric Strauss.
Insurance companies will be coming at us hot, man.
Liability.
Whose door gets
That's why they don't have you a part of marketing.
Yes, exactly.
Let's go to my guy Dan. He has a question for Forrest. What's up, Dan?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, Forrest, I want to tell you, I'm 3 generations watching the Dukes and the
Oh, wow.
Isotopes. I went as a single guy. I brought my kids there, and I'm bringing my grandson.
That's
I just
incredible.
want to tell you something about the Isotopes organization here in Albuquerque, is that you guys are very family-oriented.
I appreciate that.
All of your games are family-oriented, man. I brought my cousins here, and they're from New York, so they go to Yankee games, they go to Met games, right?
Mm-hmm.
They went there, they were knocked out. They go, wow, the Simpsons? I go, yeah, the Isotopes, the Albuquerque Isotopes. They loved it. They loved everything about it, the little playground area. Listen, what I'd really like to see, Forrest, and I go all the time, but what I'd really like to see, if you guys in your front office would start taking elementary school kids, and I'm talking about kids right now, like say, now what you're going to open up in March, so say April, May, and then when they go back to school in August and September, because a lot of kids don't go to the games.
Mm-hmm.
They've never been to a baseball game. So it'd be great outreach with the public schools. The same thing with day camps in the summertime. Have a day camp day where every day camp from the city goes to a game and a day game.
So
try to get these kids involved, because a lot of these kids, man, they either too poor or they've never been there to Isotopes Park. And it's not like I'm saying it's a big thing or whatever, but for them, hey, to experience it, and it's a positive experience. You guys have a very positive experience at that ballpark. I want to tell you that.
Awesome.
There's no drunken rowdiness. There's no knuckleheads. There's none of that stuff. And I've been going there over how old am I? Over 40 years I've been going there. So
that's incredible.
You guys have a great organization, but please try to include kids, man. I mean, the elementary school kids and the day camps, man. You can fill up those seats, and again, it's great for them. It's educational. A lot of kids. I had a friend of mine. He was a teacher in the Bronx, and he asked these kids, he goes, "How many have been to Yankee Stadium?" He goes, "Like 10 kids went."
Yeah.
He goes, "I had a class trip. We all went to Yankee Stadium."
Yep.
He goes,
So we
"Yeah,
actually
this
do.
way they learn something." And the same thing out here. Go see the ball players. Go see what it's like to go to a baseball game. Maybe some of these kids never been to one. You know what I mean? But I just want to
100%.
tell you, you guys do a great job with the community. I don't think the city of Albuquerque, I got to be your spokesman. You know what I mean? Albuquerque,
appreciate it. We need all the spokesmen we can get.
Teams are. No, Kenny, you should give me a show over there. But anyway, guys, you do a great job. I love what you do, and keep up the good work.
Thanks, Danny. Really appreciate that, Dan.
Yeah. So you guys do stuff.
So we do have 2 youth summer camp days a year. We have at least 2 or 3 school day matinees where it's 11 o'clock start.
Yeah.
But he's right though. We need to try to incorporate more schools and more camps into that because we have such a huge stadium. For those day games, it'd be incredible to see 11, 12, 13,000 kids there. Right.
Yeah.
We only have usually we have about 4,000 or 5,000 there. But we definitely need to do more outreach and try to get as many kids around. And we also have Isotopes involved, where we're always handing out free tickets to families in the community throughout the entire year and whatnot. But yeah, he's right though. The more we can involve the kids and get them out to Isotopes Park and enjoy this game and enjoy the experience that we're able to offer there. And he's got such great kind words about the organization. So we're very, very proud for that.
That's cool, man. I appreciate you, Forrest. But
it is a legit park. I mean,
without a doubt.
Yeah.
It really is. I actually enjoy it.
Yeah, I do too.
When it comes to soccer or the Topes and all that, right? Hey, you guys, I got a caller, a special caller coming in. His name is Andy Schilling. He's actually he reports on the Colts. Let's bring in Andy. Andy,
Kenny,
what's going on, bud? You there?
I'm there. How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. I appreciate you joining in on the show right now. I know it's last minute. DC, man, Dale is unbelievable. Can you let my viewers know what you actually do when it comes to reporting on the Colts, man?
Man, so I go to all the combine stuff, and I have all the press access. I go to all the Radio Row, and I join people in different cities, and then I also go to Colts Insider meetings where the general manager speaks, and other closed-door events for the Colts.
Wow, man, that's unbelievable. I really appreciate you getting on. There's a couple things, and I got Eric Strauss in here with me as well, who might ask a couple questions. He's a big, he's a Pittsburgh fan. He don't know no better, and I'm a Texans fan, but we're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on with Daniel Jones, as far as him getting hurt, looks like the Colts are looking at re-signing him. Obviously, you got Riley Leonard there, which is looking at being quarterback too. But the big question is Anthony Richardson, right? Like, what's going to happen with this quarterback situation? I just wanted to get some insight.
I do believe that he will end up getting traded. DC and I were talking earlier today. Sometimes quarterbacks, the first team doesn't work out, and maybe even it doesn't work out till your third or fourth team in some people's cases. But I believe that the Colts are looking for somewhere around a fourth or a fifth round draft pick. I don't really think realistically they can get much more than that for him. And, someone like maybe the Vikings who don't have confidence in McCarthy, maybe they would trade a fourth or a fifth round pick to the Colts for AR and give them both a shot.
Wow.
Dude, I had, this is going to sound dumb, but I actually kept Anthony Richardson at one point. I had huge high hopes for him. Hey, I remember that amazing, came out of the gate, and you were like,
yeah.
I don't know. Do you see anybody that would give you a fourth round, fifth round pick? Like, what is his value right now? I'm surprised you guys just haven't released him outright.
So he still does have one more year on the rookie deal.
Oh, okay.
So that value is you're not paying him the, quarterback market for a backup or someone fighting for a job. He's already set in stone what he's making. So that's why there's a little bit more value. But honestly, as a Colts insider and a fan, it really wouldn't hurt my feelings if they just let him go to the open market.
Yeah.
So do you see you see the Colts actually putting a franchise tag on Daniel Jones, or is he going to get over $40 million a year?
Give him the bag. Give him the bag. He had an amazing season.
Give him the bag. I think it's going to be more like $25 million.
Wow.
And I think realistically, if the Colts are going to franchise tag anybody, it would be Alec Pierce.
Wow, yeah, I did hear that Alex Pierce conversation as far as the franchise tag.
So you think you can get Daniel Jones for $20 million?
I don't see it, but that's interesting.
25, probably.
Wow. Wow.
Interesting.
And then obviously they're gonna keep Riley Leonard, right, as backup too, right? Because when he didn't really get a fair shake when it came down to it, especially when bringing back Phillip.
Oh yeah, that was a weird one.
Yeah. So he did. He actually played in the one game against Jacksonville when Daniel Jones got hurt. And if you go back and you look at the film, he moved the ball up and down the field pretty much at will. The team couldn't overcome some shooting themselves in the foot in the red zone to get touchdowns. But, he did move the ball, and Jacksonville has a pretty solid defense.
Yes.
So Riley Leonard's not all lost.
So why the big rush to go with Phillip Crimea Rivers?
Yeah.
I didn't get that move at all.
I think it's just familiarity with Shane Steichen's offense.
Yeah.
He runs the same offense at the high school that he coaches in Alabama. So for him to come in, the language is the same, the plays are the same. He was just super familiar with the offense. And Riley Leonard had a knee injury.
Okay.
That makes sense.
The injury makes sense because that crime, the Rivers move, I think the whole world was scratching their head on that
I
one.
liked it.
I mean, it was a feel-good story, but I'm like, the dude does not look like in football shape. You know what I mean? He's a grandpa.
Andy, what you got on that, bud?
So he kind of looked like Peyton Manning at the end of his
That's
career.
fair.
The
Yeah.
ball just fluttering in the air.
Yeah.
It confused the defenders because it was so slow.
Yeah,
They're
you got
like,
a
"Oh
point.
my god!"
Got a point, Andy. Yo, so Andy, with you going to the combine next year, obviously you DC told me you got your sights on some guys that are like under the radar. Who are some of those guys, real quick, bud?
I don't know about under the radar. There's a lot of really good offensive linemen in this draft, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of really solid defensive linemen in this draft. In my opinion, it's the two deepest positions in this draft. I haven't studied all the names that are coming to the draft. I just got the list today, as I was telling Dale, but it looks like the weaker end of the draft is like the tight ends and the defensive backs.
Wow.
And quarterback, right? And you guys don't really, you're not in the quarterback market because if you sign Daniel Jones.
I don't believe the Colts will be in the quarterback market for another 2 years.
Okay.
What are the Colts? Okay, last question before we go to break. But what do you think the pieces that the Colts are looking for, if it's defense or if it's offense?
So I think they're going to be looking for some change at linebacker, and they're going to be looking for some change on the defensive line. Quiddy Pay just didn't work out, and Latu is pretty solid, but he's young, and I think they're gonna try to reload their defensive line, whether it's through free agency or the draft.
Gotcha.
Got you. Andy, I don't want to keep you, man. I appreciate you coming on for the short amount of time. I would love to have you back, especially as we get closer to the football season, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to pick your brain about some of the other teams, too, next time you're on, if we can.
Yeah, I'd love to talk some Steelers football or some Texans, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're
That's
going to
my
dig
boy.
into that, man. Unless you want to stick around a little bit longer, you tell me.
I can stick around if you want.
Okay, bud, we're going to take this quick break. I'll end the show with you. We'll be right back. We'll put you on hold real quick. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. You're listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal. I got Jonah in here producing with me, and I got Eric Strauss in here with me. This is the last segment of the show, you guys, a little short. I will talk Lobo basketball tomorrow. Hey, it's one of those days to where our Lobo men's team won by 37 against Air Force.
Yeah.
I will dive a little bit deeper into the net and where they're at. But at the same time, Nevada lost, San Diego State lost. Once again,
All good news.
between 2 and 6, it's going to get mucky.
Yep.
And I'm excited for this Lobo team. But I'm going to go back to Andy. Andy, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Hey, man, when it comes down to it, I'm going to ask you a question about my Texans. What do you think about C.J. Strauss going into his 4th year of his contract? He's making $9 million. And obviously there's some rumors out there as far as, like, people possibly wanting to trade for him. Where are we at in that scenario? And then at the same time, do you see Mike Evans possibly going to the Texans? Because there's multiple places that he can go, and the Texans is one of the places.
Yeah, definitely the Texans, if I was Evans, they'd be right up on my list. I'd love to have the QB there thrown to me. The wide receiver thing, you know, if they don't get Evans, I would see them maybe spending like a second or third rounder on a wide receiver.
Yes.
But I really, when I look at the Texans, they're all around a really, really solid team. I thought they'd be going after offensive linemen.
Yes. Because we got rid of Tonto, went to Washington.
Yeah.
We thought he was going to be bad, but then we did not have any support when it came to protection for CJ when it came time to get the ball out. So, yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Hopefully we do get Mike Evans, but we'll see.
Hey, I need you to use your insider influence and bend the ear of Aaron Rodgers and tell him to just retire for me. Will you do that for me? Can you do that?
I think everybody's told him to retire twice already, but you know how stubborn that man is.
I know.
So do you
how
see?
bad is it
Go
if
ahead.
he comes back for the Steelers? It's a
I don't think it's the worst. Mendoza is probably going to get drafted to the Raiders, and honestly, I think he's a product of a system. I don't know that he'll be that same guy in the NFL. I know he's confident in himself, but we'll see what happens.
What don't you like about his game, Mendoza?
I like what Mendoza did at Indiana, but I just think he's a product of a system.
Oh.
Wow. So even if he ends up with the Raiders, right, obviously, and the fact that you have Tom Brady there, obviously he could go to Tom Brady and be like, show me the way. Could that change the narrative of like your perspective as far as like him not being that guy that can actually be successful in the NFL?
No, I think he could be successful. He has the arm talent. He can throw the ball, in all the areas of the field and across the field and to the wide parts of the field. I just I have never seen him do well in another offense. That offense that he ran for the last 2 years is the best I've ever seen him play. And I'm not sure that when the game speeds up in a different system, he'll be able to replicate that.
Is your concern his mobility? Is it his? You do think he has the arm strength, though, to throw those NFL outs those outs that everybody, if you don't have a 90-mile-an-hour ball, it's going to get picked off, right? Do you think he has that kind of arm talent?
I do think he has that kind of arm talent. I do, and I'm excited to see him throw. And even if he doesn't throw at the combine, I'll sneak down to Bloomington. It's not that far away. He'll have a pro day down there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
I wish I was you, Andy.
Yeah. Your job doesn't suck, dude.
That's pretty cool.
Your job does not suck.
Hey, bro. Hey, is there anything else you want to share before we let you go? If you want to throw a little nugget out there in general?
Hey, I apologize that my Pacers are sad and I don't really feel like talking about the NBA right now. But next year, I think the Pacers are going to be back in the conversation for the East.
That's
and
fair.
I'll be excited about that when Halliburton's back.
I totally agree. The fact that he's going to take a whole year, he's one of those guys that needs it. You got Jason Tatum that's practicing, but you got Kyrie Irving that has ACL. He's out. Yeah, I think your Pacers are right there. It's going to be interesting to see how that unfolds. But we could totally chop up some basketball too, man, once we get into the playoffs if you like. I'll reach out to you.
Hey, yeah, let me know. I think the Clippers got a really good player, Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I like him, but he's just on a bad poison team right now with everybody leaving the Clippers from CP3 all the way down to James Harden. That not saying James Harden counts, but CP3, man, there's some stuff going on. I hope they take care of that kid over there in the future.
Yeah, because I think Benedict Mathurin would be somebody you could help build a team around. You could build a team around that guy.
Yeah, we'll see, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Andy. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
That was interesting. I was confused on his Fernando Mendoza take because it sounds like he's all in on him, and then it sounded like he was all out on him.
Well, it sounds
Did that confuse you?
A little bit, but I read in between the lines from the standpoint of if they can implement some type of system that he's carrying over from Indiana to the Raiders, you would think they would, because it comes down to the quarterback and making him
comfortable.
comfortable.
There, who I wanted for the Steelers,
exactly, which he should adjust to, and he's a great coach. So
I know.
With that said, I think it's going to be interesting. You Raider fans, you should be excited, but Jonah, you got
I'm excited
else?
for the Raiders, and I hate the Raiders.
Same here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
You can catch Eric over on KKOB
Hour of Rage today.
at 6 to 8. It's an hour of rage.
Yeah.
And you can catch me tonight at 10 and at 6 a.m. over on KOB4. You can check out my segment. It's called Kenny's Got the Score. You can actually go to Channel 4. I have my own landing page. You can actually see all the past episodes that I've been on from day one, Monday through Friday. You can catch me over there. What else going on, Eric?
Man. That's a fun time.
Man, over at KOB4?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm having fun.
It's got to be fun.
They just
good people over there. It seem like nice people.
I'm in heaven when I go over there.
Yeah, and they're nice people, and everybody's supportive.
It's a family, and it's
always
supportive.
been a family station, you know.
And that's what everybody's telling me. Even today, I had somebody come up to me and say, "Hey, Kenny, we saw you on TV. We love Channel 4. It's family oriented."
It absolutely is.
I really have heard that. That's amazing.
No, it is. It's been a staple in New Mexico.
And then the thing about it is the nice catch of it is that Channel 4 is bringing back their sports even more. So Devin is the head sports guy, and I come in and I compliment him. And help
it feels like they're doing a good job on that front too.
And they're letting me be me.
What's that?
They're letting me be me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See that, and they should just let it rip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's all natural, and then they edit it, take pieces from what we're talking about, and it just depends on what that's going to be.
Exactly, perfect in your wheelhouse.
Yeah. Sorry, you guys, if you're calling right now. I appreciate you very much. There's 2 lines there lit up, but we're out of time. We will be back tomorrow from 4 to 6. What's up? We good?
Okay. Kenny and I are like, what's up?
It's
Jonah?
all good. It's unfiltered.
Yeah.
We don't got to be like, whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jonah. I appreciate you.
Oh, that's right. It's got the women's basketball.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
The women's basketball game the pregame is about to kick off right here at 5:30. That's why they're cutting me short. They're playing at Grand Canyon.
Okay.
And our women team need to get in the top 4 too, as well as the men's team, to where that first game in the Mountain West Conference is going to mean everything.
Yep.
So, hey, good luck,
Lady
women. Lady Lobos, let's go. You guys have a good hump day, and thank you guys for listening. Catch you guys tomorrow from 4 to 6 regular time. Thank you for listening to Unfiltered with Kenny Thomas on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal.